Hi folks, Robert Trawick here with FotoFacts Podcast and Trawick Images Workshop. We are in Colorado today. We've been here for a few days. We're taking a trip right now to Walsenburg, Colorado, on the other side of the mountain to spend some time with our buddy Steve Alderete. So by the time you guys watch this, I would have had a wonderful day shooting with Steve. So this is part of our weekly, and I spell it weekly because we're kind of lying. No, we're not, but I find English pretty difficult sometimes. So we call it weeklies because that's how I spell weeklies. So enjoying a little bit of downtime, and honestly, if you guys know me well, you know I do not idle. I do not idle very well. I like to have projects going. I like to be doing photography all the time. And while the area is absolutely stunning, I have to say that I'm trying to get that light out of my face, but obviously that's not going to happen. So just deal with it. Listen to the sound of my voice. I really enjoy shooting people. I like interacting with people. Recently, we had a capture T-Town with Bedford Camera in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we had just some amazing speakers there. And it always gives you a chance to network with other photographers at all different skill levels. And most of the time, not always, but most of the time, the question comes up about being successful in photography. And I think being successful in photography is the same as being successful in any passion or any job or any work that you choose to do. So I was thinking about that on the drive up to Colorado, is what would be my elevator pitch to tell folks what they need to do to be successful. I feel that I'm successful in certain areas and not in others, and it's always a work in progress. I like to mention Ross Benton, StudioBenton.com. He's a photographer in San Antonio, Texas. He has been an amazing friend and mentor to me. And one thing that he has mentioned in the past is, if you ever feel like you're caught up, you've missed something. And that just kind of goes to prove that it's always a work in progress. You're never done. There's always something that can be done, something that can be better, something that can be modified. So there's a lot of different ways to look at that, in the sense that you never stop growing, you never stop learning, you never stop pushing, and you really never stop being successful. It's not so much a destination as a journey. You're constantly working at being successful, and that a lot depends on what you define as being successful. So I want to give you the 3 Ds of Robert Trawick that might help you guide your actions or your direction in whatever it is that you feel is where you want to go. So this kind of applies to any profession, I feel. So probably the first thing I would say that you need is a direction. Where are you planning on going? What are you planning to do? What is your definition of success? Is it the flexibility so you can spend more time with the family? Is it money? Is it availability to travel and still do your profession? What is your definition of success? And that should give you a direction of which way you need to go. Obviously, if you want to do a lot of travel, then maybe doing product photography in your home might not be the right direction to get you going. Oh my God, we're going over or on the way through Wolf Creek Pass. So let me flip the camera around so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Oh, I can't flip it around while I'm filming, can I? No, I guess I can't. That's a bummer. That's a big bummer. So maybe I'll flip the camera around and yeah, I'm just going to stop this and flip the camera around. How about that? All right, so we're traveling on Highway 160 north, heading through the pass up to Wolf Creek Pass. That's how I have to get over the mountain to go see my friend Steve. So that's the direction we're going. And obviously I must be going too slow for some people, which is okay. Well, it looks like there's an RV ahead of me, so it might be kind of hard to get around. So I'm not in a hurry, so I'm not going to. So let's get back to the podcast weekly. So one is the direction. Finding that direction that can help guide your actions in choosing the best way to go, or maybe some projects may be a better fit for you or not. You know, being able to say no, which I'm not very good at, is a great way to balance what you need to do and what you should be doing, which can be two different things. Oh, a little bit of traffic here on the side of the road. All right. Look at that beautiful mountain up there. We're going to get to go through the pass. So we'll just let this run so you guys can check it out. So the next thing I feel that you need in your effort to be successful is discipline. Discipline is probably one of the hardest of the three. Everybody loves to dream about the result of all of the hard work they're going to put in the future. You know, what does my life look like in 10 years? You know, I'm flying the world, doing great photography, meeting with international models and shooting high-end fashion designers. Well, that's a great direction, and it's a great action-packed adventure future. But before you get there, you have to have discipline to get the work done. And I think that this is where the majority of photographers get bogged down, because they don't have the discipline to push forward and do the things that they need to do to continue on the direction that's going to make them successful. I'm getting a little tired of following this Jeep. I'm not sure about you guys, but the view is stunning. I'm not sure how much this is bouncing on your end. It looks like it's kind of bouncing around a little bit, but we'll go a little bit further, because now I'm doing like 40 miles an hour, because ahead of the Jeep is an RV. Almost there. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, chain station ahead. This is where they stop to actually put their chains on to go over the pass when it's snowing. I'm not sure if a lot of people in Oklahoma have ever seen one of these or not. It's just a widening of the road with a whole bunch of lights so you can see what you're doing. So we talked about the direction, and wow, I'm just overwhelmed at this mountain. It's just gorgeous. Not sure the angle of the camera is going to let you see it, but it is beautiful. Here, let me just take it off and you can take a look. How about that? Look at that view over here to the side. Is that just breathtakingly beautiful? It is gorgeous. Get that right there, that position again. like a good time to pass this car, and we're on the way. We are pushing hard, and we're past the RV. There we go. Beautiful. So the next and last one I want to talk about is going to be your drive. Your drive is pushing through everything that you can. You can't stop. You can't give up. You can't slow down. Because if you do, you'll lose traction. It's just like going up this hill. If I let off on the gas, we'll slow down to a crawl and eventually stop. Because that road to success is an uphill battle. And so many photographers, so many people get to a point where they get very tired and they cannot push themselves anymore. Because you have to push yourself. You know, we talk about the tribe mentality and having a tribe to help you get through some of the low points and to be able to share the high points of your journey. But ultimately, it is up to you. It's no one's fault that you're not getting a chance to be successful. It is no one's fault that you don't have the tools to do what you need to do. All of that is entirely in your hands, and I feel that some people just can't accept that. They're too busy blaming everybody else. They're too busy blaming the competition or the new photographers coming into the industry, or, oh my God, the quality of the iPhone is so amazing that it's killing my photography business. That is just a bunch of bullshit. So long as you sit there and, you know, watch TV in the middle of the night eating Cheetos, complaining on Facebook that the world is so wrong and so, you know, unfavorable to your success, that just means you gave up. That means you're stuck in the middle of the hill and not on top of it. So you need to have the drive to keep going. Because success, wow, look at this. Wow, that is just gorgeous. Oh yeah, look at that. We're coming out of the shadows of the mountain. Oh, that is just beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my God. Wow. I'm so glad you guys are along for the ride with me on this. I wish the camera was just a little bit steadier. I have an inexpensive mount on here, so it's probably not the best. Alright, we're coming up around the corner here. I have people wanting to pass me. Oh, this is a hairpin turn, Oh, go. That slowed me down to about 25 miles an hour. So imagine this road being your road to success. That hairpin turn, if I didn't give it gas, I would lose traction and I would fly off the edge or not be able to climb this hill. So that's why your drive is important to keep going. So there you go. Hope that helps get you motivated. I hope that gives you a direction on how to fine-tune where you need to go, how you need to do it, and what you're going to achieve, which is amazing. So this has been another one of those FotoFacts Podcast Weeklies. Hope you guys enjoyed the drive. We're almost up here to the pass. I'm going to stop and get a couple of shots at Wolf Creek Pass because that's what I do. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care.